What's up with it? You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. And you already know what to do. Tap in the comment section when you drop in the building and let me know you in the building. Maintenance. What's up with it? Yeah, let me know you in the building. Jump off in that comment section. Let me know you in the house. And hit the like button when you come in the building, Show some love and hit the like button when you come in the building. Kwame East, what's good with it, fam? BG, what's good? Salute with it. Batman off in the building, what's good with it? And like I said, when you come in the building, hit that like button, and we going to get the show started soon. I'm just giving people a chance to let them know that I'm on. YouTube don't hardly be sending out notifications. Mr. Finesse, what's good with it, family? Bernard Burton, what's good with it? KP from KC5, what's good with it? Salute, family. Yes, sir. KP from KC5 says Charlo's win by stoppage. He top five pound for pound. And we gonna get into it, We gonna get into it. Give about one more minute and let some more people get in the building, and we're gonna get it started. Mr. Finesse, he said Lions weekend. Oh, yeah. It's going down. It's going down the major way this weekend. What we've been waiting for. What we all been waiting for. I'm gonna put y'all on something right now. This right here, let me see. You see this right here? Hold on. My camera messing up for some reason. Let me fix this camera real quick. Let me see if I can focus in. I don't know if y'all can see that this camera mess acting up right now. Well, these is tropical dots. I'm telling you, you can't get them in the store. You got to order them bulk online. But these joints, man, these right here, they're a blessing. I don't even eat candy like that, but these right here, man, I'm telling you, they tropical dots. They don't taste nothing like the regular dots. Calvin Johnson off in the building. What's good? So, what I'm saying, let's go ahead and get into it. While I'm waiting for some more people to get in the building, let's touch on. I want to touch on AB for a minute. So I put a video up on Adrian Brunner. I don't know if y'all seen it, and he was addressing the rumors going around that he coming back to boxing. And AB, man, AB bipolar. AB really bipolar, man. That dude is a trip. He funny though, but he a trip. Because if you listen to him in the video I put up, he talking about all them rumors that you've been hearing about me coming back. You know what I'm saying? Fuck boxing. I ain't coming back because they ain't trying to give me my 10 mil. Now, I don't know if he's just talking or if he's serious. But 10 mil, who gonna give you 10 mil? I mean, who is AB gonna fight to get 10 mil? Who can he fight to get 10 mil if it ain't Floyd Mayweather? And we know that ain't happening. World Combat Sports off in the building. What's good with it? Yeah, he said sub and like the channel. Yeah, hit that like button when y'all come in the building. Don't just sit up there and watch. Hit the like button. It don't take you no time to hit the like button. Silver 2011 off in the building. KPKC5 said Kanye Jr. What you mean? What you talking about? Yeah, but yeah, man. He talking about AB. Yeah, AB, man. That dude bipolar. Like it's crazy because 1 second he'll say one thing, and then the next second he'll say something totally different. So, do y'all believe that AB? Do y'all believe that AB? Oh, Keto in the building. My cuz Keto in the building. What's good with it? AB be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all believe that AB is actually going to come back in January? Because like I said, one day he'll say he coming back. The next day he'll tell you fuck boxing. They ain't trying to pay his 10 mil. And the last thing we heard from him is fuck boxing. He ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? They not trying to pay him 10 mil. I don't know where in his head he think he gonna get 10 mil at. Yeah, what's good with you, Keto? Man, where you been at, Keto? Yeah, but man, this shit crazy. And I kind of been peeping AB, peeping him a little bit, and hollering at some people behind the scenes that's out there where he at. And I don't like to get in these cats' personal business, but I mean, you can go see it for yourself. They say AB been in the bars damn near every day, drinking and shit. He, been in the bars drinking, so I don't know how he figured he's supposed to come to the ring and do big things, if he do, when he hanging out at the bars and shit every day, drinking and fucking off. When when he should be in the gym training. At least you a professional athlete, even if you ain't coming back to the sport. Why you ain't in the gym getting it in? Why you in the bar sitting up there, every day getting drunk and shit? I don't know. But it don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to me. Silver 2011 said AB always getting the bag. Hey, he ain't getting the bag like he was getting when he in the ring. You dig what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a professional, be a professional. You know what I'm saying? Stop swaying back and forth. I'm coming back and I'm the can man and I miss boxing so much. And then in the next sentence, you say fuck boxing. You know what I'm saying? You a rapper, you in these streets, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about boxing because they ain't trying to give you your 10 mil. Nigga, who is you gonna get 10 mil from? Who gonna give you 10 mil to fight who? You talking about you want to fight Ivan Redcatch, right? You go look at the interview that he did with Brian Custer. The nigga talking about he want to fight Ivan Redcatch, right? Nigga, who? You gonna get, you think they finna give you 10 mil to fight Ivan Redcatch? Ain't nobody finna give you no goddamn 10 mil to fight no Ivan Redcatch. What the man, AB, man, you tripping, dog. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. And we need to start holding AB accountable for this bullshit that he be coming out talking and saying. If you gonna fight, act like a fighter, get in the motherfucking, get out the bars, get in the gym, and start motherfucking training and shit. And stop going back and forth. If you ain't gonna fight and you want to be a rapper or whatever the fuck you want to do, well then do that and retire for good. Cause you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna keep spending their motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying, to watch you talk in the press conference and get in the ring and throw 5 punches around. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn sick of that shit. Ain't nobody gonna keep paying to see you fight to just talk in the press conferences big and then get your ass in the ring and throw 5 punches around. You know what I'm saying? It got to stop sometime. John Page said that nigga was drunk in that interview. Man, I'm talking about, he put a post up recently, man, after the interview. I'm talking about the shit he put up yesterday, and I put a video up about it. You know, Money say let AB live. Nah, man, we anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like AB said, if we gonna hold everybody else accountable, let's hold that nigga accountable and let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Whether we like him or not, you know. Keto, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. And like I said, Keto, I'm on here every day. Your time, you East Coast time, so your time I'm on here at 2:15, 2:20 every day. That's your time. My time is 11:20. Harold Jones says, forget AB. I'm waiting for Spencer and Garcia and Spencer and Bud. Love your show. You just found you. I appreciate you, Harold Jones. Yeah, and we gonna get into that because you know we've been talking about Spencer and Garcia, but you know we still got a ways. You know we still got a ways. And to me, I kind of got sick of talking about the. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got sick of talking about Bud and AB. I mean Bud and Spence, because that fight right now ain't nothing but a fantasy fight. Right now, you know what I'm saying? I think they might fight down the line, but right now it's a fantasy fight. Like 50 Cent say, you got to do something, baby. Bud, you got to do something. You got to do something, baby. You know, until Bud do something, it's a fantasy fight. So we'll see if Bud go out here, and if he even do fight not Amir Khan, goddamn Kell Brook. If he fight Kell Brook, we don't know. I hope he do, but I mean, because ain't nobody else for him to fight now. I got you, Money. I'm gonna bring my boy Money Brown TV off in the building, like Errol Spence say. That boy Money Brown, because he get a lot of money. Hey, let me see. Oh Lord, I got you, Money. I'm sending the link right now. And we gonna get into it today, because I'm gonna break this Charlo, this pound for pound list down. We're gonna break this pound for pound list down. I sent the link, Money. You good? KP from KC5 say he's done as a fighter. Man, he killed his prime. Fucking off. But see, that's my biggest thing. When I see a fighter with that much of talent up and coming, man, we talking about look here, man. Look here. AB could have made possibly over $200 million in his career if he had to just focus and stop acting a goddamn fool all the time. You know what I'm saying? If he had discipline, if AB had, say 80, 90% of the discipline that Floyd Mayweather had, hey, he would have been able to make some great money in his career. You feel me? Some great money. I'm talking about big money. Hey, Keto say coke is a hell of a drug. Man, you know what though? AB, he talked about that shit. He talked about, a lot of people talking about that he on coke. And I believe him. He said he ain't never did no drug in his life. He said he ain't never smoked no weed. He said he ain't never did no coke. He said he big. He said he's big against drugs, against drug use. He growed up seeing, some of his family strung out and shit. So he said he real big against drug use. So when he say that, I believe him. So it ain't the drugs that let me get over here in the camera so y'all can see better. It ain't the drugs that's fucking up AB. It's the drinking. He got a drinking problem and he can't stay out of the bars and shit. And then, he can't leave that street nigga shit alone. And nigga, you a multi-millionaire now. You at some point in time, you got to leave that shit alone. You got to leave that shit alone, man. But I mean, I know, you can't never forget where you came from. But I mean, some of the shit he do, he got to learn when to leave that shit alone, man. And like the nigga want to be a street nigga so bad. And niggas in his position, they want to get money to get out of that shit. So I don't know. Nigga living backwards, but that's his business. It's all I'm saying is, make up your mind what you want to do. Make up your mind. One minute you want to be, the can man, and you want to come back to boxing and you want to do big things. And this the second part of your career. You've been saying that for a long ass time. And then the next minute, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. Hope my motherfucking camera keep messing up. But let me get through some more y'all comments. Bryson off in the building. What's good with it? Keto said, what about Floyd and Logan? Man, I don't even want to talk about that bullshit. Keto, well shit, I'll bring you on, man. Send me your email. Text me your email, Keto, and I'll bring you on the panel. But yeah, I don't want to talk about no Floyd and Logan Paul, because my thoughts on that shit, man, it's like this to me. And this is my opinion on the Floyd and Logan Paul situation. You dig? It becomes a time where Floyd got so much money. Floyd got so much money in his career, right? Drew Titan off in the building. The Bronx on deck. What's up with it, Big Drew? Yeah. So Matthew Valentine, salute. Bernard Burton off in the building. Andre Durham off in the building. D. Smith off in the building.
My brother Drew Tate. Hey, Creek, Drew say, I don't have time for this anymore.
Hey man, this what I gotta say real quick on that situation with Floyd and Logan Paul, man. That to me, you done made so much money in your career, right? And you considered the top pound for pound, by a lot of people, the best ever that did it. That's what you call yourself. A lot of people say that, right? Consider you the best ever, right? So now you didn't lowered yourself down to fighting YouTube dudes, and I don't know if it's true, but if this is true, this is my feelings on it, right? You done got way more than enough money in your motherfucking career. Plus, you got all type of other business ventures outside of boxing. Plus, you supposed to be a goddamn promoter, so you supposed to be focusing on your fighters like Tank Davis and the rest of these dudes, right? And you talking about it, and like I said, if this is true, you talking about you finna go fight Logan Paul because of more money. So this is my take on it. When you doing shit like that, now you done downgraded yourself to nothing more than the fucking high class, top notch prostitute, a high class prostitute. And what I mean by that is, nigga, you'll do anything for some bread. Now, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people gonna feel different, but I'm looking at that shit. All the money you done got in your career now, shit, you'll do anything for some bread. You know what I'm saying? You'll do anything strange for a piece of change. And I ain't feeling it. But money, I'm gonna let you cook on that real quick before we get into the real show, because I gotta take this phone call real quick. I'm gonna go on mute and I'm gonna let Money Brown TV, that boy get a lot of money. I'm gonna let him cook.
Yeah. Salute to my bro Key, man. Salute to the chat and everybody that's coming through. Salute to my bro Drew Titan in the building. Salute to my man Batman. My dude Matthew Valentine. And a lot of y'all real was out there, man. The situation with Floyd and Logan Paul, and I respect Floyd inside that ring. There's nothing we can do or say to discredit that man inside the ring. You know what I mean? He did his thing. He made a lot of fucking money. And I usually fuck with Floyd on this little shit outside the ring with the fight over in Japan. And then he plus came, even with the fight with Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? I supported that. But the Logan Paul fight, I can't get with that, bro. I can't get with it, Floyd. That's some shit way left field. And I understand what he gonna say. He gonna say it's an exhibition fight. Floyd don't give a fuck. He gonna say you can buy it, you don't have to buy it. And a lot of us not go buy it. You know what I mean? A lot of us not go buy it because we know Logan Paul is a YouTube sensation. We all know that he had a fight with the one cat, you know what I mean, on the zone and shit like that. And Floyd looking at the money, man. He's just looking at the dollar signs. He looking at putting more money in his bank account for Floyd Mayweather future and Floyd Mayweather children, which I can't knock the man on that. You know what I mean? He made his bones fighting in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So when he looking at it as, if I can make nine, his slogan, if I can make 9 or 8 or 9 figures for 15 to 20 minutes, why not? You know what I'm saying? And in all reality, why not? You feel what I mean? Why not? But us as boxing fans, us looking at him as Floyd Money Mayweather and still saying that he got juice in the tank, you know what I mean? Still got juice in the tank. Motherfuckers want to see him in the ring and fight. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to see him in the ring and fight. But Floyd gonna be the first one to tell you, I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? First thing he gonna say is, I'm retired. And this is an exhibition fight. You know what I mean? This is an exhibition fight. That's gonna be his first words. I'm telling y'all. And he is right when he say you don't have to watch, you don't have to buy. But he know that his name alone with that man, that YouTube sensation Logan Paul, he know that shit is go break the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna break the internet. So he ain't got no juice that, hey man, Wax Burden, you gotta be crazy out your mind. I think you got a lot of wax in your ears, Wax Burden. I think you crazy out your mind to say Floyd ain't got no juice in the tank. But either way, he looking at the dollar signs and he know them white people go pay. You feel what I mean? Them white people looking at Logan Paul, they go pay. I didn't even know who the fuck Logan Paul was at first, to be honest with y'all, before I seen the little fighting shit and I went to the internet and looked up the YouTube shit. And I'm like, God damn, got to ask my little nephews and shit about him and shit. And they got to telling us, Logan Paul and KSI go fight. I'm looking like, who the fuck is Logan Paul and KSI? I don't know who the fuck neither one of them cats is. So then I started doing my little research trying to figure out how they was YouTube stars. And you know, they breaks the internet with their fucking numbers. And Floyd Mayweather is all about numbers and money. You know what I'm saying? So I can't knock Keith when he say what he say. But at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather looking at it like another big ass check in his payday. It's an exhibition. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be his word. And like I ain't knocking no man for the money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking no man. I ain't gonna buy the shit. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna knock the motherfuckers who do buy, motherfuckers who into that type of shit. Cause it's a whole audience that's into that Logan Paul shit. And if Logan Paul bring Floyd Mayweather on there and fight, then they building up some shit. Kind of like Shaq and De La Hoya. Y'all remember that shit? Shaq versus, you know what I mean? So Floyd probably taking that route now. Floyd versus, you dig? But the only thing is this motherfucker getting paid for it. You feel what I mean? Big numbers. You dig? So at the end of the day, I don't knock Keith for his shit. Probably looking at it like looking at Floyd as saying, you still got something in the tank, wax burden, so your ass can get in here and fight one of these young bulls and see if you can hang there or do the fucking rematch with Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But coming back, because motherfuckers is real boxing fans. And like he say, Floyd made his bones on becoming you know what I'm saying, arguably the number one fighter ever. You know what I mean? To me, he my GOAT, and I got my reason. But a lot of people is real boxing fans, bro, and they see what's going on inside the sport. They look at what Floyd doing, and some people can be looking at it like he manipulating the sport. You know what I mean? And I don't knock them type of people because I can get it. But at the end of the day, if you can go out there and juice a motherfucker for 8 million, for 8 figures and 9 figures, I can't be mad at a motherfucker. You made your name to be who you are, to do what you do inside that ring. Like I say, if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it, you don't have to pay for it, you don't have to watch it. You don't even have to support it. You know what I'm saying? But that's that man business. You know what I mean? If they on board with that shit, and like I say, it's a whole audience that's into that type of shit. But I don't knock Keith for feeling how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you. You know, I heard you cooking, man. I mean, you got a good point too. But my take on it is like, man, I ain't knocking no man's money.
Let me ask you this.
I ain't knocking no man's. What you say?
Would you rather see his ass come back to the ring and fight somebody? Like if he go get into the ring and fuck around, would you rather see him come back to the ring and fight somebody? Or would you rather his ass just stay retired and do what he do?
I mean, if you fight motherfuckers like Logan Paul and shit, you stay retired and do what you do. Because to me, I know it's about the money, but how much money is you know what I'm saying? How much money do you need to get? You got a promotional company. When you gonna get off the bullshit and really start promoting your fighters? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you come on, Logan Paul, dog, come on, man. You fight motherfuckers that don't have no type of boxing or no martial arts, no type of combat sports background at all now. That's what we doing just so you can get you know what I'm saying, a few mil? Come on, bro. Like, god damn. I don't know, man. When I heard that shit, I thought it was a joke. You know, I mean,
me too. I ain't believe this shit. I'm like, he ain't fighting no damn Logan Paul.
Get your bread. Like, I mean, get your bread, homie, but you got a million other ways to get bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? I heard he has over $1 billion worth of commercial real estate. You know what I'm saying? You got a promotional company. You made over $1 billion in your boxing career. So what the fuck is you doing? Let these other cats fight these Logan Pauls and shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's if it's Holyfield or Mike Tyson to them, they fucked off their money. You dig what I'm saying? They fucked off their money. They been retired for years and years. Let them do that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But come on. If you got the money you saying you got, why are you doing shit like this for money? Because to me, you should be embarrassed. As good as you are, what you did in your career, and you ain't been retired that long, you should be ashamed to get in the ring with a motherfucking Logan Paul. Like, for real. What is you doing? But you know, that's just my take on it. Let me get through some of these comments real quick, and then we gonna get into the, you know, what we really want to get into. We're going to talk about some, you know what I'm saying, some real lions and gorillas. Let me see. Mr. Finesse said, you don't like it, don't buy it. Man, I wouldn't even fuck it. I wouldn't buy that shit if they was fucking fighting in front of my damn front door. Mr. Finesse said, if Floyd come back next year, he'll still be a top welterweight. But see, this you talking about him being a top welterweight, but then in the next sentence, y'all talking about him fighting the Logan Paul. So what the fuck is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying?
He talking about a boy that said he ain't got nothing left in the tank.
Nah. Mr. Finesse. I'm talking about Mr. Finesse. He talking about.
I know Mr. Finesse was talking to Wes Burton, said Floyd ain't got no juice left in the tank.
He got juice left in the tank, and he got way too much juice left in his tank to ever be stepping in the ring with a Logan Paul. Come on, man. You letting this, come on, bro. You letting this motherfucking white boy get rich off you that ain't never fucking nigga. He ain't never did shit in his life. You know what I'm saying? But train, you know what I'm saying, on his YouTube channel and winning some fuck ass fight to get some money. Why you let him get rich off of you? Let some of your own people go in there and get rich off of you then. Shit. What's the other dude that Logan Paul fight? The black dude from Britain.
KSI.
Okay, let him get some bread off of you. Let him go get some bread off of you. Since you want to, you know what I'm saying? Since you want to ride around on your bike, you know.
He won, Keith.
Huh?
KSI won.
Yeah. Let him get some bread off you since you want to ride around on your bike talking about I'm black and I'm proud and all of that other shit. Come on, man. Let me see. Javier say stay retired. The fight means nothing. GB Boxer says you think Floyd will put his fighters on the undercard. Yeah, I mean now in defense for Floyd, you know, if he doing it to big up some of his fighters, yeah, that's good. But you know, he ain't nobody going. How boxing fans is, right? If they don't know the fighter already, they ain't gonna pay attention to none of them damn undercard fighters that he got, unless it's Tank Davis, and we know it ain't Tank. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna pay attention because for the simple fact is the whole focus is gonna be on Mayweather. And everybody that buy that shit ain't really gonna be boxing fans. It's gonna be very few real boxing fans that's gonna buy that shit. Money, would you buy it?
Hell no, I ain't buying that shit.
Yeah, ain't no real boxing fans gonna buy that shit. You gonna the fans that's gonna buy that shit is fans that's, you know what I'm saying, YouTube for the Logan Paul dude or whatever. His fan base, and they don't watch boxing. You know what I'm saying? They just buying it to see him. So they not giving a damn about none of them dudes on the undercard.
Javier Warren's like, and it will be $100 pay-per-view.
Yeah, man. Like I said, dog, I wouldn't pay $10 to see that shit if they was fighting out in my goddamn front yard. For real. For what? You know what I'm saying? For what? I'd rather go watch a motherfucking Jean-Claude Van Damme movie from back in the day. You know, I'd rather go watch kickboxing or blood sport because that's how real that shit gonna be. It's gonna be as real as you putting in the VHS tape and watch the goddamn kickboxing and blood sport. That's how real that shit is. You know what I'm saying?
And Keith, then try to bet a nigga that Jean-Claude win. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, I'd rather watch WWE. Straight up. I'd rather watch WWE. Well, I'm gonna watch this shit for. But you know what I'm saying? Hit my like button too. Hit my like button. Don't be no goddamn weirdo and just watch this shit and don't want to hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, show some support. But you know, let's go ahead, money, and let's get into what I really, really want to get into. You know, this weekend, right? Yes, this weekend we got some big fights, you know, and let's talk about Jermell Charlo. You know, we didn't see Jermell Charlo before he lost to Tony Harrison, which I don't think that he lost that fight. You know, and he came back and avenged his one and only loss against Tony Harrison, right? He avenged the loss. And you know, Jermell Charlo been doing big things in the junior welterweight, the junior middleweight division for a long time, right?
Facts.
Right. He been doing big things for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? he been showing that he is that lion in the division for a long time, right? He got knockout after knockout after knockout, right? He been showing out, right? Look, he done knocked out Erickson Lubin, Tony Harrison. He knocking out top dudes, right?
John Jackson.
What'd you say?
John Jackson.
Yeah, John David Jackson.
Not John David Jackson, just John Jackson.
Oh, John Jackson. Oh, yeah. John David Jackson, the goddamn trainer. They about look the same, but shit.
Right.
Hey, but you know, I mean, Hatley, you know what I'm saying? He didn't retire. He knocked out Hatley so bad, you know what I'm saying? Hatley retired. You ain't seen nothing from Hatley. Hatley was woofing all that shit. You ain't seen nothing from Hatley since then, right? So he been doing this thing in the division, you know, showing that he that top dog for a long time. Now, if he goes, right, and impressively, if he goes and puts on an impressive performance this Saturday against another fighter, right, that got a devastating stoppage, right, a stoppage KO against another top fighter, which is Jermell, Jason Rosario, when he knocked out J-Rock, and we all seen J-Rock was that top dude at that time, you know. It was J-Rock, Charlo, you know, they was the top dudes because J-Rock had already went and beat the dog shit out of what's your boy? Jarrett Hurd, you know, because for a long time, a lot of people said Jarrett Hurd was that top dude. So come full circle, right? If Jermell Charlo is able to show out big this weekend, right? And beat Jason Rosario decisively or knock him out, right? Now Jermell Charlo would have 3 belts, right? 3 belts.
Yeah.
And would have fought the top competition in your weight division, right? Ain't too many dudes fighting the top competition, right? We got somebody named Errol Spence, right? ESJ. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but you know, he one of the other ones, and they in the same camp. Trained both by Derek James. You know what I'm saying? They both fighting the top competition, right? And like I said, we don't see that too much in boxing. We got Deontay Wilder up at heavyweight. He fight all of the top competition. So with that being said, we're on the pound for pound list, right? We're on the pound for pound list. Should Jermell Charlo be in the top 10? Because right now they don't got Jermell Charlo in the top 10. And I'm gonna bring up the pound for pound list and we're gonna break it down. But right before I bring up the pound for pound list for everybody can see, because I'm gonna share it on the screen, and we're gonna break down this pound for pound list, and then we're gonna see where we insert Jermell Charlo, right? We're gonna see where we insert him on this top 10 pound for pound list. What's your take on that, Money?
Salute to my guy Batman, and salute to Kwame East in the chat. But and Javier, yeah, it's work. It is work there, Javier. But I'll let Keith start on that. But I'm gonna answer this question. I feel like this, bro. I feel like it is. I feel like he damn sure better be on everybody pound for pound list. Can you hear me good, Keith?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he better be on everybody pound for pound list, bro. Everybody. On the simple fact, it's like you say, Keith. You beat Jake. First of all, Javier beat J-Rock. Not Javier, damn. Jason Rosario beat J-Rock. Bam. J-Rock is the top dog, bro. He's the top dog. You know what I'm saying? And then Charlo coming up, beat Tony Harris and get a scrap back. You know what I mean? Now you fit to beat the unified champion, bro. You fit to beat the unified champion because arguably J-Rock beat the man in Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd beat Laura. Laura was the man at 154. Let's keep it real. Charlo was the most exciting, and we could say the most dangerous, but the guy to beat at 154 was Laura. Laura was that guy. You know, to me, I feel like he was the most skillful motherfucker at the division. You know, he faced Canelo. Some people thought he beat Canelo. You know what I mean? But it was just Laura was the Cuban sensation to me, bro. Like out of all the Cubans, Laura went the farthest. But now look at the situation. Rosario beat my guy J-Rock, who's my guy. That's my guy. Salute to J-Rock out in Philly. You know, hopefully get his situation together, find him a new trainer, get back in the ring because he's a hell of a talent. But he beat the man wait a minute. Hurd beat the man in Laura. J-Rock beat the man in Hurd. Rosario beat the man in motherfucking J-Rock. Now Charlo about to beat the man in Rosario, but the difference is Charlo's about to have 3 scraps. You know what I'm saying? He about to have 3 scraps. Nobody had 3 scraps yet. Hurd had 2. You know what I'm saying? Rock had 2. Charlo got 1. So now we all wanted Jared Hurd versus Jermell Charlo. They would go consider who was the best guy at the division, but we know J-Rock fucked them plans up. So now that this man about to go in there and face Justin Rosario, who's a hell of a fighter, and Key, let's keep it real. If somehow Justin Rosario pull a W out, he better be on everybody pound for pound list. This me talking, but you know I got Mel going to her and sparking his boy, but it's gonna be a tough fight. Like Derek James said, he feel like he might be fight of the year, but that's neither here or there. But when we're looking at the situation, if Mel going here and beat this guy, bro, and this is a fucking deep division, and everybody beating everybody, and that's how you know the competition is fucking great at 154 pounds. The competition is great, right? So like this should be undeniable. This shouldn't even be a question, bro. This shouldn't even be a question to come back and get your title back from a top dog and Tony Harrison, who's a bad motherfucker, knock his ass out in spectacular fashion. You feel me? When you had a lot of motherfuckers rooting against you, a lot of motherfuckers rooting against that boy, right? So that boy came back and proved everybody wrong, got his scrap back in spectacular fashion, then leave it to the judges. Now he going hurt and knock out this boy Justin Rosario, and he ain't even got to knock him out. He just got to beat him and look impressive because, like I say, Rosario is the guy. It's the second guy because we all know Maul is that guy. Rosario already admitted to Jermell. I'm talking about Maul, Jermell being that guy. So if Mel going hurt and take this boy out, in my opinion, I feel like he gonna get the knockout. Man, if he ain't on everybody pound for pound list, bro, you motherfuckers ain't. I mean, y'all got something towards that man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start believing him when he say it's a lot of. Well, I already believe now, but I'm really gonna believe him that it's just a lot of motherfuckers that hate the Charlos and want to see them boys fail. If they ain't on everybody, including all these motherfuckers that say they boxing experts, including all these motherfucking boxing writers. You know what I'm saying? All them cats that everybody wanna tell you, oh, we know what make up the pound for pound list. The pound for pound list is just some made up shit that's in your head who you think the best boxer should be. But nonetheless, it should be the best of the motherfuckers that's fighting the best. You feel what I mean? So if this man ain't on everybody pound for pound list, bro, I believe him, kid. It's just a lot of hate on the Charlos. But the say where he at, to me, man, he gotta be top 5, bro. He gotta be top 5. He got to be top 5, top 6. Top 5, top 6. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to look and see where the people place him at. You dig? And if he ain't getting a just due that he's supposed to get, then Monty Brown will go on a rampage on you motherfuckers. And that's a fact. But go ahead, Keith.
Okay, let's just break it down, okay? So at 1, they got, and this is the Ring magazine. This is the Ring rating, right? At 1, they got, we see right here, we got Canelo Alvarez, right? Okay, bet. We got Vasyl Lomachenko at 2. We got Inoue at 3, right? We got Terrence Crawford at 4. This is what they got. They got Alexander Usyk at 5. They got Errol Spence at 6. They got Gennady Golovkin at 7. Get his ass the fuck up out of there. You gotta go. Get him up out of there. We got Juan Francisco Estrada. Get him up out of there. You gotta go. You got 3 L's on your record already, right? He already lost to Ranvingsar, whatever dude's name, the Asian dude, a couple times, right? And you got Bitter Beef, right, at 9, and you got Manny Pacquiao at 10, right? So Bitter Beef, I mean, to me, Bitter Beef only have, we gonna start from the bottom and we gonna go up. Bitter Beef, I like him. He a beast. 15-0, 15 KOs. You know what I'm saying? But and he beat one. To me, he only beat one top class fighter, and that was when he beat when he beat what's his name? Money.
What are you talking
about? Bitter Beef.
Guzik. Alexander Guzik.
Volstik. When he beat Alexander Volstik, right? That was a hell of a win to me. because them dudes was at the top of the light heavyweight division.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to pick Golovkin to win that fight. Motherfucker lost me $50.
Man, I don't remember who I bet on that fight. I might have picked Vosdick too. I might have, because Vosdick, is the one, that tragically ended, my man Stevenson's career, my man Superman Stevenson's career. And Vosdick was a beast. And Bitterbeef, he went off, he went and knocked out Vosdick. So that was a big win. But my question is that one big victory that you got, right? Because if we look at your resume, most of them dudes on your resume, we don't know. We never heard of them. You only got 15 fights. So is one big win, one big knockout win enough to have you over guys, some of these other dudes that's not even on the pound for pound list, right? Is that enough? So we're going to get back to that in a minute. Then we got Juan Estrada. I already said we got to get him up out of there. Juan Estrada, you know what I'm saying? He's a good little fighter, but I mean, you already got 3 L's on your record. You know what I'm saying? You 40-3, right? You already got 3 L's. We got Gennady Golovkin. Get him all the way the fuck up out of there. All the way.
I ain't got a new way on there.
Huh?
They ain't got the new way on there.
We starting from 10 up.
Oh.
Yeah, we started from this is from 10 up, right?
Pacquiao shouldn't even be on there, man. He out the game.
Well, the thing with Pacquiao is he's seasoned. He beat Keith Thurman in what he's done in his career, right? But Gennady Golovkin got to get the fuck up out of there.
No, I'm saying that. Let me say this because to me, Pacquiao on his own, level. And I ain't gonna cut you off no more. But Pacquiao on his own level, in my opinion, bro. Like Pacquiao is the money man, But I feel if they saying because he in the game, you got to add him in. But if you go put him in there, then he got to be higher than number 10, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Wait, that motherfucker ain't nobody on this list did more than Manny Pacquiao. That motherfucker 8 division world champion and still the number 1 money man. So if you go show homage and pay respect, pay the real respect. But go ahead, Keith. That's how I'm saying it's bullshit.
Yeah. So Gennady Golovkin. Let's talk about Golovkin at the 7th spot. And you got EJ at 6. You know what I'm saying? But so you telling me EJ on the pound for pound right list is only 1 spot ahead of Gennady Golovkin? Gennady Golovkin, you lost your last fight, right? You lost your last fight against Sergey Derevyanchenko that Jermell Charlo is finna go out there and fight, right? You lost. They gave you a win, but you lost, right? You lost to, before that, you lost to Canelo Alvarez. Clearly, in my eyes, you lost, right? He beat you at your own game and had you fighting on your back foot, right? And then you ain't fought nothing but bomb after bomb after bomb. And while we talking about you, let's go into it. While we talking about Gennady Golovkin, did y'all know that Gennady Golovkin's supposed to have a fight coming up against Kamil Zermata? Who the fuck is Kamil Zermata? This motherfucker finna go on November the 21st. He's supposed to go fight Ramada, right? The Ramada Inn. He finna go fight the Ramada Inn on November the 21st. Now, my thing is I call him Gennady the Bum Finder Golovkin because he the only fighter I know that goes and he's always able to find other fighters that ain't nobody ever heard of in their whole career. I've never heard of this man in my whole career. Have you ever heard of this man? Kamil Zermata. Money, you ever heard of him?
Say his name again.
Kamil Zermata.
No, hell no.
In my whole entire motherfucking career on this earth, I've never heard of that man. But Gennady Golovkin and his team, they never cease to amaze me. They always gonna find somebody you never heard of and put him in the ring. And then, oh my God, Triple G Gennady Golovkin. Like they used to, Triple G Gennady Golovkin. This is the man where y'all tried to put in our face and say that he was the that he was the best ever middleweight, better than Sugar Ray Robinson, better than Hagler. Come on, man. But go look at his resume. And Gennady Golovkin, he has never had a clear victory over an A-level fighter. When he fought Daniel Jacobs, it was a controversial decision, right? Controversial. We all seen that he lost that fight to Sergey Derevyanchenko. He lost to Canelo. He ain't never had no just clear downright victory over a top level, A-level opponent. And that's a fact. So you got to get him up out of there, right? So we talking about if Jermell Charlo has wins and does it in impressive fashion this weekend, right? And now he got 3 belts and fought, all of the top competition at 154. Where should he be? So he definitely can take that 7th spot. Let's go on. Okay. Now we got EJ. I think that EJ should be higher up in the pound for pound list, but that's a whole different story, right? We got Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk, I respect Alexander Usyk for what he did at the cruiserweight division. He was in a cruiserweight tournament, or was he in a tournament? Well, he beat all the top cruiserweights. Just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? He was in a stacked cruiserweight division, right? And I know a lot of people, they not too familiar with the cruiserweight division. But Alexander Usyk was in the stacked cruiserweight division with some real killers and hitters, and he beat all of them damn near. He beat all of them, he beat all of them. And did it in impressive fashion. He beat all of them. And so he's one other man I could say that was in the division and fought all of the top dogs and beat all of them. So Usyk, they got at number 5. The only thing with me, with Usyk, I would put Usyk, at number 6 and put Errol Spence at number 5. I'll move Errol Spence ahead of him. I might move Errol Spence even further up, but right now I'm gonna have to switch Usyk because Usyk, he ain't fought in a long time. He ain't really been active like that. You know what I'm saying? And he moved up the heavyweight division and he didn't look impressive at all, right? But so let's move along. We got Terrence Crawford at number 4, right? Then you got Inoue at number 3. Now Inoue, right? He 19-0 with 16 KOs. You feel me? So he look impressive every time he fight. But this is my thing with Inoue. You don't have Jermell Charlo on the pound for pound list, and Jermell Charlo's fighting all of the top competition in his division, right? Listen to what I'm saying. Jermell Charlo fighting all the top competition in his division. Inoue, right? Can we say that the guys that Inoue is fighting in his division are better than the guys that Jermell Charlo fighting? What you think?
I gotta say, one thing what Inoue did, he took out the top dogs at the division, but he was moving up division. You see what I'm saying? So when he was moving up, he was fighting the best at the division. He did, and then when he got into the Super Series, like he was in the Bantamweight Super Series tournament, Key. So they had the top dogs in there as well, which I felt like the best one was Ryan Burnett, but Ryan Burnett had caught an injury because I knew it was gonna be a new way in Ryan Burnett at the end of the Super Series. But he ended up Ryan Burnett ended up fighting Nonito Donaire. He was winning the fight, but he ended up throwing a punch and turned something in his back. So when he threw something in his back, he had to forfeit the fight to Nonito Donaire. That's how Donaire became the world champion. And then he went out there and beat Nonito Donaire and arguably the fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to Earl and Porter because they're my guys. But if Inoue and motherfucking Donaire would have won fight of the year, I wouldn't have been mad at all because that shit was motherfucking fire, bro. So Inoue is my guy, bro. I ride for him. That Japanese motherfucker is a samurai. I can't even pronounce the shit. Samurai warrior. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that motherfucker, he deserved his spot on the pound for pound list, bro. Because he moved up the division after division, fighting the best at the division. You know what I mean? But you know, people don't be following the little bitty cats. But I love them little motherfuckers. They can bang their ass off.
Yeah, right. Okay, like I said,
but not number three. Not number three.
Okay, so Anui, they got it. They got him at number 3. They got Crawford at number 4. They got Vasil Lomachenko at number 2, and Canelo Alvarez at number 1. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Whatever
we know this Ring magazine, right?
Yeah, this Ring magazine.
So we know why Canelo is number 1.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? We gonna need we gonna leave that number. We gonna leave that alone, and we gonna go back to the we gonna go back through 5 through 10. Where can we put Jermell Charlo in this picture right here? Where can Jermell Charlo go if he goes and have an impressive victory, right? We got EJ at number 6 or 5, right? I would put EJ at number 6. So we got 7, 8, 9, and 10, right? I'm gonna have to put, where can we place Jermell Charlo? Like I said, get Gennady Golovkin the fuck up out there, right? 10. So you know what I'm saying? Pacquiao then did a lot of things. Pacquiao then beat a lot of big names. Why is Pacquiao at 10? Why is Pacquiao at 10? Right? So to me, real quick, Jermell Charlo, he could easily be placed right there in the number 7 spot. So to me, Jermell Charlo should be anywhere from 7 to 10, pound for pound. He should be anywhere from the 7 to 10. Well, nah, because you got to get Estrada out of there. Jermell Charlo, you got to put him in front of Estrada. You got to get Gennady Golovkin out of there. To me, Manny Pacquiao got to be higher. So yeah, to me, Jermell Charlo is definitely from this list that I'm looking at right here. He definitely in the top 7 pound for pound if he get a big win this weekend. And that's just how I see it. Go ahead and look. What's your take on that? He definitely got to be top 7 pound for pound. What's your take on that, Money?
No doubt, I agree 100%. Like I say, top 6, top 5. When I look at the situation, because my pound for pound list is totally different from this one, which they got a lot of fighters that I would have on my pound for pound list, but it's totally different. Like I say, if you got Manny Pacquiao at number 10, it's so disrespectful. But we already know how the Ring magazine doing shit. We know who the Ring magazine is ran by, so we know the play. But looking at the overall situation, you know what I mean? From top 6 up to me for Jermell Charlo, because he's been fighting the best at the division. He's going to have 3 scraps, 1 away from undisputed. You know what I mean? 1 away from undisputed. And when we look at the situation, I see a lot of fighters that's on her. That's for us Triple G, Alexander Usyk. Stroll up for me, Key. I want to see all the ones that's fought in just one division. Even my guy Earl.
You good?
All the rest did multiple divisions, but yeah. So I look at it as got to be from top 6 up, bro. Top 6 up, So after Saturday, I'm damn sure gonna make a video on my pound for pound list, because Jermell Charlo is doing something that a lot of other fighters ain't doing. That's fighting the best in the division. That's one, and not just fighting the best, wanting to fight the best, always wanting to fight the number 1 guy, always wanted Jared Hurd when they say he was the guy. He wanted Laura. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the Laura fight. So Jermell, he wears hard on his sleeve. A lot of people don't like him because, how he talk and how he stand up, and for him and his brother, and feel like they being disrespected by a lot of people. So they're bringing a lot of hate and a lot of jealousy because people hate how you talk and how you move outside the ring. But what you got to respect with fighters is the accolades and what they do inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Your perception of them outside the ring and how they talk and all that shit should persuade you on what they should be in his boxing career from their performance and their skill level. So no doubt, Key, like I say, man, I'm gonna be watching everybody, man. If this guy ain't on everybody pound for pound list after Saturday, should he be victorious against a tough motherfucker in Justin Rosario, who, when he get a full training camp, show you that he is one of the top fighters in the world, it's gonna be a problem, man. It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, me too. They got to put him there, especially if you got cats like Juan Estrada. They already got 3 L's on his record, and dudes like Gennady Golovkin that ain't doing nothing but, you know what I'm saying, wasting his whole career to see what you know what I'm saying, to see who the weakest bomb that he can find. He the bomb hunter. You know, man, get him up out of there. Oh, where is he from? Gennady Golovkin shouldn't be nowhere on this damn pound for pound top 10 list, because the dudes that he's finding to fight, where is he finding these dudes at? That's what I want to know. Because I want to go where he's going. Maybe I can build my career up. You know what I'm saying? I want to go where he's going. Leon Robinson off in the building. Ralph Estrada off in the building. I can't say your first name, but Zudov. I hope I got your name right. He says, who Charlo fought that he goes before Triple G? Who has Charlo fought before he goes for Triple G? In the comment section, type in there, what A-level opponent has Triple G ever beat clearly? In our weight, that was in the same weight class as him. Triple G is the same man that's been at the same weight class, campaigning, finding bomb after bomb for the last 15 years. Daniel Porro says, most of these top 10 lists are funny. Remember when Loma was 6 through 1? He says, and he was ahead of Andre Ward on top ranked list. Yeah, I can't put none of them dudes ahead of Andre Ward, period. Life of Lions Within off in the building. Salute. Jupiter B off in the building. What's good with it? He say, salute to ETB and Money. What's happening with you? J.A. Dixon off in the building. What's happening with it? He says, Jupiter B says, Triple G has not beat anyone better than Kobarov. Yeah, Kobarov. Korobov. Yeah, that's how you said Korobov. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I mean, dude is, like I said, all the fighters that he stepped up and he finally fought, like Danny Jacobs, Canelo, Derevyanchenko, throw him in there. If he either lost or he didn't beat none of them clearly. You feel me?
Right. So let me answer this, Key. When dudes say who has he fought, okay. When we look at Triple G, we're gonna say the Alvarez fights, the 2 Alvarez fights, and the Danny Jacob fight was his toughest competition, right? Derevyanchenko, I thought he lost that fight, but nonetheless he got the W. Now, when you start looking at the Vain Martirosas, right, who Charlo beat, right? You start looking at Kell Brook, who we know he was gonna win that fight. You look at David Lemieux, which we know he was gonna knock him out. Willie Monroe, who quit it. Martin Mary, who we know he was gonna win. And you know, we're gonna say Curtis Stevenson, who was my guy I'm gonna get an interview with. Gabe Rosario. We look at all them dudes, Charlo can beat them guys as well. And then when you go to Jermell Charlo resume and you look at his resume and you see him fight the same competition that you're saying that that Triple G is fighting, right? The only one you could put on there is Canelo, who they wanted to fight, but Canelo is my guy who I ride for, but he didn't get a Charlo a chance and still won't give my guys a chance now. So when you look at Tony Harrison, you look at Justin Rosario, you look at Austin Trout, you look at Erickson Lubin, you look at Charles Hadley, who was a champion, you look at Vain Martirosas, you look at Gabe Rosario. They fought the same competition Triple G fought. It's the same fucking competition that Charlo fought, but some of the Charlo's competition was younger and hungrier. You understand what I'm saying? So do your research before you come here and try to say some shit, partner. You dig? Do your research before you try to come here and say some shit. Austin Trout arguably beat Canelo. If they would never put the one shit on there, right? The open scoring thing that forced him to go out there and fight the way that he had to switch up his style. You know what I mean? So you can't sit up here and say who has Charlo fought to be ahead of Triple G when they fought arguably the same motherfuckers. And then when we get to the top competition, we can say that Charlo competition was a little more stiffer than Triple G competition. You know what I'm saying? So get the facts right, bro. We come here fucking with two niggas that do this boxing shit, homie.
We talking about Jermell Charlo, not Jermell Charlo. Yeah, we talking about Jermell Charlo, not Jamal. Bruce Gold, salute to you. What's good with you? Curtis Anderson, the boxing historian, the boxing god off in the building. What's good with you, Kurt?
Salute to the OG Curtis Anderson. What's going on? Hey, Kurt, I gotta get you on my channel, man. We gotta kick it, man.
J.A. Dixon, salute. True Religion T says, yeah. We talking about Charlo at 154. Jupiter B say Trout has one of the best resumes in boxing, and Charlo's beat Trout. He said Charlo's beat Trout, and that's another one I didn't even say. You know what I'm saying? Jermell Charlo beat Trout. He said Charlo beat Trout better than Canelo. Canelo versus Trout was close as hell. And, hey, big facts. That's a fact. And we damn near forgot about Trout. You know what I'm saying? We forgot about Trout. Yeah, so I mean, definitely Charlo got to be up there. He got to be up there, you know what I'm saying? Top 7 pound for pound to me. If we looking at this list right here, where you got Gennady Golovkin and Juan Estrada in the top 10 pound for pound, yeah, Charlo got to be ahead of both of them. He got to be ahead of both of them, and that's just the start. But you know, this pound for pound shit, man, it's funny how they do. Because how are you gonna have, right? Check this out, money. How are you gonna have Gennady Golovkin and Juan Estrada above and Beterbiev, right, above Manny Pacquiao? How are you gonna have these three cats right here above Manny Pacquiao? That don't make no sense.
At all.
All of the weight classes that Manny Pacquiao then moved up and down in his career, right? And you telling me you got one Francisco Estrada and Gennady Golovkin that ain't never even walked out of his front door of 160, right? He ain't never even stepped his foot out of his front door at 160, you know, and you got him at number 7. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, man. That shit crazy. You know, to me, you gotta have, and then just looking at this list, you gotta have Errol Spence. Hey, you looking real suspect over there, Terrence Crawford at number 4. I don't know, but we'll let you slide. I'm gonna let Terrence Crawford slide for right now until we see if he fights in 2020 and who he, you know, if he do fight Kell Brook, how impressive he looked. But you looking real suspect right there, Terrence Crawford. But we're gonna leave him alone for right now. But I think Errol Spence definitely got to be in front of Usyk. Even though, like I said, Usyk fought all of the top dogs in the cruiserweight division. Well, Errol Spence, he didn't fought all of the top dogs and about to fight another top dog. See, Errol Spence been fighting and he's still going. He ain't stopped yet. Alexander Usyk, you know, he had a little tune up at heavyweight division because he did move up. So, you know, I can't hold that against him. And he about to fight Derek Chisora. Now, if you look at Danny Garcia and Derek Chisora, right? Danny Garcia, pound for pound, is way better than Derek Chisora, right? So I got to put Errol Spence in front of Usyk. You know, where you put EJ?
After November 21st, Earl top 3 to me. After November 21st, he's going to top 1. I don't care what nobody say. That's what I got. I got Terrence 1, and I put Lomachenko 2. I got Earl 3, but I put Earl number 1. Should he be victorious on November 21st? And y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about it.
Yeah, if he go out there and beat Danny Garcia, well, no, this is my thing. Right now, Errol Spence is top 3 to me right now. But if you go out there and beat Danny Garcia, this is my thing. I got Vasil Lomachenko, right? I got Vasil Lomachenko. If he beat Teofimo Lopez, to me, in Errol Spence beats Danny Garcia in impressive fashion, that's my 1 and 2 right there. That's my 1 and 2. You could put them wherever you want, but that's my 1 and 2 right there. So and I'm gonna just leave it at that. With that, if they both go out and win, if they go out and get victories, that got to be my 1 and 2. Errol Spence and Vasil Lomachenko, wherever you want to put it, that got to be my 1 and 2. Canelo, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know if Canelo gonna fight in 2020. And speaking of that, Canelo Alvarez, let's talk about what's going on with Canelo right now. So recently they just came out and they said that Canelo Alvarez, he was supposed to have a purse bid with Yildirim, right? He was supposed to have a purse bid with Yildirim. Now Canelo and his team, or Canelo petitioned to have that purse bid pushed back to October 6th. So the purse bid between Canelo Alvarez and Yildirim is going to be pushed back. It's going to happen on October the 6th. Now, what this says is that Canelo Alvarez is really, really trying to get this Yildirim fight, which is some bullshit, because you got all these other top dogs you need to be trying to fight, but you over there trying to fight a Yildirim. So Canelo Alvarez, with all the legal things that he's going through with Golden Boy and DAZN, somehow he's still pushing for the Yildirim fight, and they will have a purse bid on October the 6th. So if that pans out, I don't even know how that's going to work, because we don't know how that's going to work. First of all, we already know that Canelo's not going to win that purse bid. It ain't no way in hell, because of the issues that he got going on. If Canelo does fight, in 2020 or early 2021, we already know that he's not going to be fighting on DAZN, because if he fight, it will be against Yildirim, and it'll be over there on the PBC platform. So this whole shit is confusing. It's all messed up. But from right now, they got a purse bid on October the 6th. That's supposed to go down for the WBC, the vacant WBC title at the 168-pound weight division. And I see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna get to your comments, but first, let me let my boy Money cook on this.
Okay, what was that? What was that situation again, Ike?
The situation with Canelo and Yildirim. Canelo petitioned to have the purse bid pushed back to October the 6th. So they're gonna have a purse bid, in October for October the 6th. But it's confusing because we know that Canelo not gonna win that purse bid. We know that Canelo, if he does fight in 2020 or 2021, probably 2021, if he fights at all, it'll have to be on the PBC, because we know he ain't gonna win that purse bid. But what happens, because they pushing Canelo and them, they really want to take this Yildirim fight. They want this bullshit because they see that as an easy title for him to win, a WBC title, easy title for him to win, right? But what's going to happen with this situation, with this purse bid come October 6th? And that's right around the corner. It's confusing.
Yeah, I look at it as, he's trying to get the fight. And I think if that fight get made, they got to pay him his bread. But looking at the purse bid, I think he's trying to figure out a way, to get it off the zone. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to see if somebody can pick it up. And I've been hearing rumors that he's been trying to, get up out of that shit and come fuck with the PBC side. But at the end of the day, that's gonna go. The purse bid is still gonna go down to some court type shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if the zone go break on that Yildirim fight. And Canelo look like he ain't backing down his damn self. So that, like I say, it's confusing. It's tricky with me because I don't really know all the, the details of what's really going on. But I just feel like Canelo, he know if the fight get made, it's a better case for him to get his motherfucking money out of the zone or whatever they owe him for this fight. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at the situation, I don't think the zone go break. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they go break. And I'm just gonna sit back and watch, Key. I'm gonna sit back and watch. But the zone still got the money, and I know what they do in their contracts. If they can match whatever somebody offering, then they go win automatically. So I look at it as a Canelo tactic. Trying to hold their damn feet to the fire and hold them accountable for paying him his damn money for the fight. Which the Eugene fight is some bullshit. Canelo goes knock him the fuck out. We all know that for a fact. To put another world title, a real 168-pound world title on his resume, better than a Rocky Fielding win. So you can say he really is a 4-division world champion. So we all we gotta do is sit back and watch and see how that shit play out.
Right. And y'all hit my like button. Like I said, if you in the building, hit my like button. Make sure that if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go over to the YouTube channel, Everything Boxing and Sports, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you get all of the notifications when I do come on and do my lives and put videos up. Because YouTube, they don't be wanting to send out notifications and stuff. So make sure you hit that bell icon. Yeah, man. I feel what you're saying, man. I feel you. It's just it's a whole fucked up situation. And we got to come to the realization that shit, it's very possible we might not see Canelo Alvarez fight for a few years. It ain't out the question. You did. We seen what Mikey Garcia had to do, how he sat on the shelf for over 2 years in a fucked up contract. So we seen Demetrius Andrade, how long he sat on the shelf. So let's see. But like I said, let's keep our eye on this situation with Canelo, because they got a purse bid for the WBC 168-pound title at on October the 6th. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see. Daniel Parr says EJ behind Bud and Loma. Are you crazy? I think he's saying EJ should be in front of Bud and Lomachenko. I ain't got no problem with that. Ralph Dream Chaser CJ, what's good with you off in the building? He says Canelo #1 and Arrow #2. Man, right now, it just depends if you're talking about right now or if EJ go out there and whoop Danny Garcia in impressive fashion. You feel me? It just all depends when. Because if you got Canelo at #1 right now, I don't have no problem with it. It is what it is. Ralph Estrada says, my boy Ralph in the building, what's good? He says, I love Arrow, but you can't put him #1 if he's only been in one division. He says he's definitely top 3. If he go out there, like I said, to me, it's about who you fighting and who you beating. If Canelo go out there and beats in impressive fashion, if he go out there and beat Danny Garcia, right, who's one of the top guys in the welterweight division, he done already beat Kell Brook when Kell Brook was that dude. He done already beat Sean Porter. You feel me? And now he gonna go beat Danny Garcia. You got to put him #1 or 2. You got to put him #1 or 2, because if you look at this list, besides Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Let's look at 1 through 4. If you look at 1 through 4, besides Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Because Vasyl Lomachenko finna go fight Teofimo Lopez. Who else is fighting? Who else is bringing the smoke like that? Who else? Inouye. Who is Inouye about to fight? I think Inouye got a big fight coming up too.
Inouye, damn, who my guy was about to fight? Damn. I think it's O'Bali, I think. I might be wrong.
He fighting the best, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could have an argument, right? But like I said, I mean, I mean, yeah, Ralph, you can make that argument. I respect your opinion. You can make that argument, but let's not act like it's out of the question to put EJ at number one if he beats Danny Garcia. But I mean, I respect your argument because you can make that argument. It ain't like you just saying something ignorant and it's just, oh my God, I can't, like, where you coming from. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can make that argument. Whether we agree with it or not, that's an argument you can make. Silver 2011 says, if Spence defeats Danny Garcia, it's emphatic in an emphatic style. He says, I will be very impressed, and this is his comeback fight. Yeah, man. I mean, if he go out there and show out, man, come on. Dream Chaser CJ says, not gonna lie, though, Joshua should be in the top 5, especially over Usyk. But like I said, man, I'm not gonna argue with you with that because you got Juan Estrada and you got Gennady Golovkin in there. So I mean, it's you ain't, come on now, dog. It's other fighters. My pound for pound list would look a lot different from this, but I'm just going off of what's on here. Let me see. Dream Chaser CJ says, yeah, excuse me. He says, yeah, Canelo think he's slick. Why? He says, why they didn't offer Benavidez? They don't want that, man. He looking at fighters, he window shopping. That's what he doing. He window shopping, and he through the window, and he window shopping, and he looking around, and he like, okay, that's the one I want right there. And then he enters the store. He don't enter the store from, he don't enter the store until he finds, what the best fit for him is, and then he'll go enter the store, and that's the fight that he takes. You feel me? That's what he doing. He been doing it a lot, most of all his career. He do got some hitters on his resume though, so I can't take that away from him. But he been doing that throughout his career a whole lot. Pull Counter Boxing says the Triple G and Canelo boxing propaganda is real. He says many boxing fans enjoy gaslighting of the careers of Canelo and Triple G. It's annoying for hardcore boxing fans. To me, you can't put Triple G and Canelo in the same sentence because Triple G is on some fake shit. That Triple G shit was a fake built up facade because, like I said before, anytime that he stepped in the ring with another top A-class level fighter, he never beat him. He either lost or he didn't beat him in convincing fashion. None of them. And he lost his last fight. You know what I'm saying? And I hear the excuses, right? Well, he's 36, 37 years old. What do you expect, right? You wouldn't, the same motherfuckers that's saying that was trying to get Floyd Mayweather to fight Godzilla when he was 40. Why can't Floyd Mayweather fight? Why can't he go up to heavyweight and fight Tyson Fury? Like, come on, man. The same ones that were saying that wanted Floyd Mayweather to fight everybody, you know what I'm saying? Didn't matter what weight class it was, and you wasn't talking like that when it was Floyd Mayweather. Curtis Anderson says, Canelo number 1, no way, he says. And Ralph Estrada says, Benavidez becomes a mandatory if Canelo wins. Is that, I don't know. I ain't heard nothing about that, but that would make sense since he lost that title on the scales. But I'll let you know like this: if Canelo do fuck around and fight Yildirim, which I can't really see it happening because of the circumstances and the legal things that he's going through. If it does happen, I guarantee you he ain't gonna fight Benavidez. Then all of a sudden, he gonna want to drop back down to 160 all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? He gonna find some smoke at 160. He drops back down to and fight all of a sudden out of nowhere. You feel me? But go ahead, Money.
Yeah, man. It's like like I said about this pound for pound shit. It's how everybody look at it. You know what I mean? It's how a lot of people gonna look at the situation. Some people can take Canelo off their list because they said the steroid situation and shit like that. So, like I say, it's all about what you think and what's your preference But when I say that, I want people to really look and say they preference and what they saying got real substance behind it. Like I said, I look at the list and there's a lot of people that's on there that's on my list. But I want people to really look at the situation and look at the skill level. Because when you look at Spencer, people, oh, how can Spencer number one? Because Spencer, in my opinion, can do it all as well. And I know people go talk about moving up in divisions and shit like that. But I can understand that. But sitting at a division and cleaning that bitch out is impressive. It's impressive just as well. Becoming a star at the division, wanting all the smoke, you know what I mean? Want all the smoke and help carrying the sport. You did. So I got a lot of other things that I look at that I respect, you know, but for just adding on that pound for pound list, bro, it's gonna be people preferences and how they look at certain things and how they, you know, let me see how can I put it. What they look for in a fighter to put them in that position to be on the pound for pound list. Like I say, when we look at Ring Magazine, we know who they ran by. If you go to somebody else pound for pound list, you go see something totally different. You know what I'm saying? You go see Bud number one, you know what I'm saying, and things like that.
Right.
So it just have people what they look for out of fighters. And some people got their biasness towards this shit. Let's just keep it real. Some people got their biasness towards this shit and want to put certain fighters ahead of other fighters. And a lot of people want to play the resume game. A lot of people play the accolade game. A lot of people play the skill level game. So there's so many things you can look at talking about the pound for pound list that if you got real substance behind it and some facts, nobody can knock it. Nobody can knock it, you know, because it's just a made up shit at the end of the day. You don't get a belt or you don't get a fucking trophy or you're not going to the Hall of Fame for being number one pound for pound. You feel what I mean? So it's just how you want to build that shit up. But like I say, as long as you got real facts behind it and you can sit me down and make me understand why you got your fighter number one or this fighter number two or this fighter number three, then I can respect whatever somebody got on their pound for pound list.
Yeah, man. Salute to young Merv the cut man. What's good? Mike Rhyme in the building. What's good? Yeah, man. And that's pretty much it for today. You know, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. You know, Blue Blood is on now. So we're gonna go over there to Blue Blood's channel and show Blue Blood some love. I appreciate everybody that stopped in. Before you leave out of the building, if you haven't done it already, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon on YouTube, right? Everything Boxing and Sports, and hit my like button. Hit the like button. You got any last words before we get up out of here, Money?
Man, salute to everybody out there, man. Y'all continue to support my bro Keon. Like I say, one of the realest boxing minds I heard that's doing this boxing media shit. We're gonna say boxing media and as a fan of boxing that want to see the best. You know what I mean? Man, y'all stay cool out there. Stay great. Hit that like button. Follow me on Money Brown TV and on Instagram at Money_the writer. You know what I mean? And y'all be cool. How y'all be cool, man. And as always, in mind, keep big dog status out here, y'all.
Already. And y'all already know my words. You know what I'm saying? There you go, talking that boxing again. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. And anything ain't everything, but around here, everything boxing. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Like I said, hit that like button before you leave the building. And let's go over to my man, Blue Blood Sports TV. Go show him some love. And we'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.
Peace.